Sin. Yeah. Check it. Yeah. Look. Heavyweight, this the heavyweight. Heavyweight, this the heavyweight. Heavyweight, this the heavy.
When you do something outside the norm, you're going to catch criticism. You're going to catch heat. You're going to get people that don't understand it. You're going to get people that don't want to be around you anymore for the simple fact that you're working your ass off and they're not. And it makes them feel bad.
Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Sin. Coming back with another one, man. Listen, I had to show y'all that clip, though. You know what I'm saying? Because, man, you know, like I told y'all, man, once you're doing something that's outside of the norm, you know, you're going to have people, you know, that want to question it. You're going to have people that want to doubt you. You're going to have people that don't want to be around you. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have people that just don't understand it. You know what I mean? But it's like I told y'all earlier, man, you're the only one that needs to understand it. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, bro, when it come to your journey, you all that matter. So, you know, I didn't have to deal with it. You gonna have to deal with it too. You know, so don't expect for your mom to understand it. Don't expect for your girl to understand it. Don't expect for your friends to understand it. You know, don't expect for your kids to understand it. You know what I mean? The only person that needs to understand what you're doing is you. So you can't be out here trying to chase people's understanding of something that you gotta go through, something that's, you know, for the betterment of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be chasing after they understanding, because while you doing that shit, bro, listen, bro, you not getting better, you know, doing that, putting your energy into that. You know, it's not helping you by needing they understanding when they haven't gone through what you've gone through, when they haven't lived how you lived, when they haven't had the experiences that you had, when they haven't fought the addictions that you had to fight. You know what I'm saying? Or even the same demons, bruh. You know, they didn't have to fight the same fight that you've been fighting, bruh. So you can't expect them to understand your journey. You can't expect them to understand what it is that you're doing that's outside of the norm of what they see within themselves, within society, within family, any of that, bro. Because most people won't understand it, bro. But you know, we not asking it because we don't need it. You know what I mean? We don't need it. We don't expect it. We don't expect the motherfucker to really understand us because it ain't about them. You know, but you will have people that try to make it about them. You know what I mean? You will have people that try to make it seem like you slapping them in the face because you not doing what they doing. You know what I'm saying? Because you doing something that's different. You know, even with your work ethic, like he said, bro, you know, a lot of people become intimidated by your work ethic and they don't want to be around because they start to feel a way about themselves when, again, you know, what you doing with your life, your vibration, your purpose, your health has nothing to fucking do with them. But, you know, when you live in a selfish world like we do, when a lot of people vain, a lot of people self-centered, a lot of people of this world, then guess what, bro? They gonna make that shit about them. They gonna make themselves the center of attention. And then you start to realize, like, look, you know, you thought you had people on your side, people in your corner, but really, bruh, you know, all they wanted and cared about was the attention on themselves and the attention that you was giving them, the energy that you was giving them. That's all they really cared about. You know, they really didn't value your love. They really didn't value your friendship. You know what I'm saying? They really didn't value that shit because it wasn't authentic. And then you find that out when you step outside of the crowd, bro. And that just be a part of this process. That be a part of your spiritual awakening too. You know, on whatever journey you embark in, you know, as you start to connect more with the Most High is going to open your eyes to a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Some that's pleasant, some that's unpleasant. You know what I mean? Some things that is disheartening to you, you know? But you had to see it because no matter what, you know, that was a part of you learning. And, you know, to a certain extent, that was a part of the reason why you was failing too. You know what I mean? You know, I know we're going to take full accountability, but the Most High exposes a lot of things to you because a lot of that all played a part in where you at in your life now. All of it. You know what I'm saying? From your relationship to your parents, from the way that you think, the way that you move, you know what I mean? The things that you was doing, the people that you was around, you know what I'm saying? Some of the stuff that you was taking in, that you was eating, that you was indulging in, all of that shit, bro, it played a part to where you at right now in your life. You know what I'm saying? So when you really start changing shit up in your life, bro, you gonna have people that's gonna be acting different. You're gonna have people that's not gonna want to be around you. You're gonna have some people that feel some type of way with what you doing, but really, you know, they feel some type of way with themselves because of, you know, the type of work that you displaying, the courage that you displaying, you know, the things that you doing and the willingness that you have, you know, to go through your process, go through the hardship. You doing a bunch of shit that most people just refuse to do, that they won't do, bro. They won't do this shit that you doing, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's too easy to run, bro. You know what I mean? For any of y'all that fuck with Linkin Park, bro, you know they got a song called "Easier to Run." Listen, bro, that's the problem with a lot of motherfuckers, bro. It's easier for them to run. So they running from the Most High. They running from they self. They running from their destiny. They running from their purpose. They running from responsibility. They running from accountability. They running from all types of things, bro. And they gonna keep doing that because they rather do that than to face off. They don't want to face off, bro. You know what I mean? They don't want to face off. So when you come around, bro, you got to realize that you facing off with your demons. You facing off with all your problems. You even facing off with your past. You facing off with your past. Even though you didn't live that life already, you still facing off with that too, because a lot of people don't realize that you got to accept your past in order for you to be able to move forward. So you got to have your little face off with that shit too and deal with that and come to grips. And, you know, in order for you to move forward, you got a lot of people that don't want to address their past. You know what I'm saying? Rather the things that they, you know, especially when they was doing wrong in it. You know what I mean? So they not going to address that. They ain't going to take no responsibility for that because they going to flip it, switch it, and make themselves think that how they was living was right. You know, no matter how much foul shit they did, no matter how many people they ran over, screwed over, no matter how many bad relationships they was in, any of that, they leave the past alone because they don't want to accept it. They don't want to accept the role that they played in that shit. And then what they don't realize is that it ain't no growth in that. You know, you can't move forward always running and not accepting the role that you played. You know what I mean? To get you to where you at right now, to where you at. You don't want to accept that role, bro? Okay, then keep running from all your problems. But they can't be mad at you when you willing to face off with all of these things in order for you to move on, in order for you to be healthier, in order for you to have more mental stability, you know, in order for you to be emotionally in check, emotionally intelligent. You know what I mean? How you gonna learn from anything, bro? When we know that our emotions wasn't in check back then. But if you don't go back and reflect and think about what you would do different now that you gaining control of your life, then guess what? You're not going to learn nothing. And you will be right with them thinking that what you did and how you live was absolutely right. That your reactions that you had back then was absolutely right. You know what I mean? And listen, who the fuck going to grow in that? That's like having kids and your kid throwing a temper tantrum over something smaller because they couldn't get something. But you know, You not checking them. So good, what they gonna do? They gonna continue to do it all the time. Anytime they don't get what they want, they gonna throw a fit. They gonna throw a temper tantrum. And they gonna embarrass the shit out of you. Right in the stores, right in front of people, right in front of family, because you didn't check them. And that's the same thing that people doing with themselves. They not checking themselves. They don't know how to check themselves. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to right their wrongs. They don't know how to, you know what I mean, take responsibility for their life and their actions. They don't know how to do that shit. So guess what? When you let that type of energy around you, bruh, listen, dog, they will never, it ain't nothing that they could tell you that's gonna be real. You know what I mean? And anytime it's a situation, bro, it's all gonna land on you, bro. It ain't gonna never, you can't have that type of person around you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because they gonna bring you down right with their ass, and they still gonna find a way to make it all your fault. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's best that you just focus on you and your elevation and stop worried, you know, and stop looking for these motherfuckers understanding, because they ain't gonna never understand you, man. Because you the only one that had to walk in your shoes, bro. You know what I'm saying? So as long as you understand it, that's all that matters. And you never stop working. Never stop working, because it make them uncomfortable, you know? And that's what motherfuckers do, bro. Like, it's just like, yo, like, how you mad at another motherfucker for putting in this work? And now that shit, now they don't like you. Now they hating on you. You know what I'm saying? Because of the work you put in, now they feeling some type of way. What? Damn, that's crazy. You know, maybe that means you need to go put in some more work with yourself. You know, if that's making you uncomfortable, bruh. You know what I'm saying? If that shit making another motherfucker uncomfortable, that's because, you know, deep down, they know that they ain't doing right. They know that they ain't living right. They know that they not making their best effort to become their best version out here. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't even your problem. So, you know, for real, if motherfuckers want to stay away from you, mugs don't want to talk to you no more, mugs want to get from around you, just because of the work that you doing on yourself, you was better off, bro. You know, you was better off, bro. Why keep that around you when you know they just gonna hate on you? Why keep that around you when you know they just gonna be praying on your downfall? Why keep that around you when you know they ain't with the Most High, but you is? You in your light. You fighting to stay in it. You clawing to stay in it. You doing whatever it takes to stay in it, but they not. So you gotta let them fade away. You gotta let them fade to black. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let them fade to black where it's whack. But you gonna stay where you at, and you gonna stay close to the Most High, man. You gonna stay in your light. You gonna keep shining. You gonna keep glowing. You gonna keep elevating, bruh. Because you out here knowing, bruh. You know what's best for you. And that's all that matter, man. That's my word, man. I'll holler at y'all later, man. Peace.
First I'ma get on my grind, then second stop wasting my time on shit less important. If ain't about money, I'm going the other direction. And third, I'ma do what I gotta to eat. Fourth, I'ma sew up the streets. Fifth, I'ma never quit dropping this heat. So as long as I'm breathing, you better get used to me. Sixth, I'ma get